For this activity, I'm going to show you how to make a GIF animation using Piskel App. We used this last year when we did the plate boundaries, and so we're going to do something very similar this time to show the 8 phases of the moon. So the procedures are to go to Piskel App. You're going to create an animation of the moon phases. I would suggest you start with the full moon so that you get all the details and then break it down and put it back together. Lastly, you should save it as a GIF and then put the GIF on this slide over here. And I'll show you how to do that. Okay, so let's go to Piskel App. And when you're on Piskel App, you can create a new sprite. So create a new sprite. The nice thing is there's a circle tool, which is very helpful. And so let's make the moon. So try to make it the best you can. That looks pretty good. And if it's not centered, you can use the move tool to kind of center it. All right. And so since the moon is in space, let's make the background very black, like that. And what color is the moon? Well, it's made out of a lot of dirt. So let's make it kind of grayish. But then there's a lot of craters and stuff like that on the moon. So let's make some splotches and stuff like that. So here's some, yeah. So some people see different things on the moon, like the man on the moon and stuff like that. But yeah. So these are caused by the craters. These craters are caused by like meteors and stuff like that that hit it. All right, so here's our moon, and this would be our full moon. So let's save it real fast. So there's a save button on the side, and it's always nice to put your name, and then we can go moon phases. So you can save to gallery, save to gallery. So that's just the first moon. So after a full moon, it starts to go to waning gibbous. And so the shadow, or the unlit part, comes from the right-hand side. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy this frame, and we're going to actually copy it twice because that might be helpful. And so number 2. So I'm just going to take the tool, the pen tool, and I'm going to start adding the shadow from the right-hand side, like that. Right? But notice the animation's kind of blinking too fast. So let's slow it down to maybe 2 frames per second. Let's do 2 frames a second. All right, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. All right, so we have the full moon, then the waning gibbous. Next would be the third quarter. So this is when you only see half of it. So we're going to go half down the middle and bucket it all out. It's looking pretty good, looking pretty good. All right, so we should make another copy, pull that down. I'll make another copy. All right, and then we need a waning crescent. So waning crescent, right? Like a croissant. There you go. Very nice. Black out everything. And the funniest one is the new moon, which is kind of just a blank one like that, right? All right. And then now we need after the new moon, we need a waxing crescent? Yes, a waxing crescent. So that means our moon, the lit side, is coming from the right-hand side. So we'll make a backwards C. Fill it in. Oh, looking pretty nice. Gotta come back up here and copy again. Pull it down. Yeah, So we need 2 more, I think. Yeah, we need 8. All right. So then we need first quarter. First quarter is half. Oh, I made a mistake. If you ever make a mistake, Command Z. Command Z is a good way to undo. So Command Z. Oh, Command Z. Nice straight line. And we got one more. So we need our waxing gibbous. Waxing gibbous. It's just most of it's lit except for that side right there. Looks pretty good over here. Looks pretty good over here. So we have the new moon, the full moon, back to the new moon. All right. So make sure you save it. Make sure you save it. So save it. And you can tell if it's saved because there's no more asterisks here. And then we got to export it. So on the right-hand side, there's an export button. So if you click that export button, you should change the resolution to 320. Keep it as a GIF, and you can do 2 things. Make sure you loop it. You can do 2 things. You can download it to your computer and then just drag it into your slideshow. You can upload it using a website. So I'll show you both ways. Let's download it first. So let's download. And now it's going to go to my computer. Right there. And I can just drag and drop. And voila. Or if you didn't download, what you can do is you can upload it to the website, and it gives you a link here. So let's open it just to see how it looks. Very nice. Copy and paste the GIF into your slideshow. Right there. And there it is. So have fun making the 8 moon phases.